Gambit Racing. You want to introduce yourselves, introduce your team, and introduce your teammates over on the track?
So, we're Gambit Racing. I'm Anthony Dota. I'm the test engineer and sponsorship and marketing manager.
I'm Ethan Liang, and I'm the graphic designer and compliance officer for Gambit Racing, and we're from Las Vegas.
I'm Niall Sheikh, and I'm the manufacturing engineer and also the sponsorship and marketing manager as well.
Fantastic. Great job. We got the first race already ready. The cars are lined up, and we should be going live with the first trial of 4. Again, you get both cars, both sides of the track. Lights about to be on, and we'll begin here in just a second. Reaction time of 161, nicely done from Gambit. In total time, race time, not sure it made it to the end there, so we did not get a number there. So we'll check into that and see exactly what happened there from Gambit. But .206 from Lionheart from reaction time and a 1.870. Well done from Lionheart as far as the overall time goes. Yeah, looks like timeout on the other side. So for Gambit Racing, we're not sure exactly what happened. I wouldn't worry. It may just be a malfunction, so no need to really get too worried over here. But it just gives us more time to talk to y'all as a team as well. Who was the lead manager for your team? Okay, well, love it. So let's go ahead and introduce your driver and catcher too, and then talk a little bit about them. Who wants to? You want to? Okay, awesome.
So, like we just said, Dolce Juan is our team manager, and he's the driver, and Eden Fuchs is our resources manager, and he's the catcher. Yeah.
Fantastic. Let's talk graphic design, because it's one of my favorite things to do as well. What were you responsible for designing, and what did you design on those things?
Okay, so I was responsible for mainly the cover of the portfolios, the uniforms, our pit display. I made our logo.
Very cool. Very cool. What was the inspiration for your team? Was there any type of inspiration you pulled from? Was there a theme or anything?
So for our logo, we looked at we did market research at logos of successful companies that we like, and we kind of took some elements from that.
Love it. Love it. I think we're lining up the next race here, so we'll get to that, and we'll talk to y'all on the Gambit side here in just a moment, too. We'll also get you the details in just a moment, as well as far as what happened with that first run, too. So, both cars look to be lined up. It might be an extra minute. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and send it over to the Gambit side. And Josh, what questions do you have?
All right, well, first we can introduce the people on the track. We didn't get a chance to before the race.
So, Noah Yamamoto is the driver, and Sahil Wadhwa is the catcher, and Noah is the team leader.
Sahil is the car manufacturer.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, and you guys have a very unique brand. You're from Las Vegas. You're called Gambit Racing. How'd that all come out?
So we wanted to embrace our Las Vegas culture into this team, so we decided on something related to the Vegas.
We included the cars, as you can see right there, by the F1 car. That surely shows the culture of the Las Vegas, the gambling culture.
Kind of like Ethan said, we want to make it like represent where we come from and stuff like that.
All right, very good. They're still trying to sort out the issues with the track, so go on for another thing. What has been your favorite part of the competition so far from this first day of competing?
Probably like seeing all the accomplishments we and the other teams made.
Yeah, I like the competition here. I like seeing all the other pit displays and seeing what our competition looks like.
Like Anthony said, I just like the competitive nature, like this atmosphere, and how it's just, the overall vibe is pretty fun.
Fantastic. All right. I'll go ahead and say we're about to launch out, but we might have one last thing to do, so we're going to go ahead and quickly down the line. What's been your favorite part about STEM racing?
My favorite part of STEM racing was designing the car. The creativity involved was really fun, and whenever you're doing something big and it works, you feel a lot of excitement.
Yes. you do. Yes, you do. Because accomplishing something is really great. What's been your favorite part?
My favorite part was like the teamwork we had as a team. Just like we worked together and we accomplished many things together, and that's what I like about.
It's all about teamwork, communication. Love to hear it. What's been your favorite part about Sim Race?
I agree with Jasper. I think the collaboration as a team has been my favorite part.
Fantastic. Couldn't leave you out either. What's been your favorite part?
My favorite part was getting our team's first sponsor.
Very cool. And who was the first sponsor?
It was like a local dentist, and his company is Hearst Pediatric Dentistry.
Fantastic. Well, thank you to that sponsor for helping out such an awesome and ambitious program we have going on here as well. We're looking for updates here on the track. I'm not sure we have one quite yet. So we will ask you this question here, and this will also be really quickly. I'll go down the line. What's been the biggest challenge for your role?
I think using CFD, I had to find a free version because I didn't want to spend that much money, and CFD is quite expensive. It took me a few months, but I found SimScale. It's also web-based, and that really helped me.
A lot of options these days as far as what software you can do, which is awesome. Save some money in the meantime is great. That way you don't have to rely on sponsorships so much, which is a difficult task, let me tell you. Speaking of which, what's been your toughest challenge in your role?
The hardest challenge is just like getting people to respond, like because you have to follow up and like write a good email, or they'll just ignore it.
Yeah, I know, all that time you put in, and they just, they determine that it's not for them, then it's not for them, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty tough. What's been your biggest challenge so far?
I think the biggest challenge so far was probably the painting and sanding the car, because it was like we didn't really know how to do it, so we had to learn and grow from our mistakes, and yeah.
Learn quickly, I bet. Yeah. What's been your biggest challenge?
I think our biggest challenge has been staying on budget. We are a small team, and we don't have too many sponsors, and especially with like pit displays and giveaways and our portfolios, it's been kind of difficult.
Oh yeah, that sounds difficult for sure. Still lighting up, it looks like, so we still have some time, so I guess we can hit that same question over there on that side, Josh.
Do the same question, going down the line. What's been your most difficult and most challenging part of the competition?
So my biggest challenge was probably like agreeing on the design of our team, like car livery, portfolios, logo, anything related to graphic design, because we disagreed a lot.
I'd say the biggest challenge for our team was like learning about all these CAD programs and about the build and how we can, clean it, how to function it, and all of the above right there.
Honestly, I feel like it's like recreating like the actual racing conditions and like adequately testing the car so we can like make it better. I feel like that was the challenge.
All very good answers. There's still nope.
Here we go. We're racing. It was just a track malfunction, so nothing on Lionheart side. We'll set that back up, and we'll get going again. Gambit had a bit of issue with their car. It feels like we'll get you the exact details on what that is in just a moment and let you know there. In the meantime, they will reline up here on Lionheart side. And here we go. Not bad. Average F1 time is 0.2, and that's exactly what they pulled on reaction time. And 1.963 here for Lionheart. Not a bad performance by any means. That is sub 2 seconds here for Lionheart Racing, so well done for sure. And fortunately for Gambit, they did have an issue with their car, so we will let you know. They're discussing it right now. Your teammates are here, so they are very aware of the situation. When they come back over, they will let you know what's happening with it now. And I believe there's one more car to race, if I'm not mistaken, here. Switching lanes, that's what we're doing. We're switching lanes. So let's switch gears and go back to the interview side of things. And we'll go down the list again. As far as your presentation is concerned, have you already done the presentation? They have done the presentation. what was your talking points on the presentation? Or give us a short summary and how you think it went.
We gave a summary of how our year has been. We talked about our sponsorships, our logo evolution, design evolution, manufacturing process, and stuff like that.
Okay, awesome. Anything else you did in the presentation?
We also talked about our challenges and growths of this semester.
Awesome. And how do you think it went as a whole?
I think it's gone pretty well. We're here at National, something we didn't initially expect at the beginning, and that's about it.
That's fantastic. Do y'all have any interest in F1 or racing, generally speaking, or maybe something that you consider down the line, or no? You can be honest.
I watch F1.
Nice, cool. Do you follow a certain team or driver, or just kind of generally follow?
I follow Max Verstappen because he's Dutch.
Max, baby, Red Bull racing, let's go. Do y'all watch as well? No? Okay. Sort of watch it. Do you have a favorite team driver?
Lewis Hamilton.
Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, they're butting heads over here as far as Max Verstappen. All right, well, that's again the Lionheart team. Let's ask them the same question here on this side for Gambit.
All right, yes. Do you guys follow F1? Any of you guys? All of you? You watch a lot of F1. All right, great. What's your favorite team and driver?
I like Kimi Antonelli and Mercedes.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
'Cause I like Mercedes, but then I originally liked Hamilton, but then he left to Ferrari, so I didn't like him anymore. So I had to find a new favorite driver.
I had to find a replacement as their favorite. All right, is there any track or any race you'd want to go to on the calendar?
Yeah, I'd like to go to Las Vegas or Monza.
Pretty close to Las Vegas already. As they're still getting set up, I'll ask you guys one more question here. And it's left my mind again. Oh my goodness. You guys you follow any other motorsports other than F1? Or yeah, yes.
Mainly F1.
F1 seems to be the case for most teams here. All right, we can go back to Lionheart. Sorry.
Right, still setting up this last. Well, again, we switched sides, so I think we're setting up the Lionheart side. Potentially for their last one. Yeah, we're getting pretty close here as they are landing the startup gate as we speak, trying to build off the 1.963, which honestly has been one of the better ones in the development. If not, could be pressing for the top. So maybe aiming to get below that 1.9 threshold to like a 1.8 would certainly seal a deal as far as the trial runs go. We'll see if they get below that mark. And designing the car is obviously an important part of this as well. I know the the engineering team is over there too. But do you know a little bit about the design of the car, like the planning process? How long did it take to go from planning to actually build the car? Do y'all know?
I am the design engineer, so I think I designed the car 1 or 2 months ago, and then we finalized it a few weeks ago, and we started with the manufacturing process. We went through a lot of testing with CFD. We did track testing also, and overall, that's about it too.
Nice, I love it. We're about to line up for the next race, so let's check out and see if all that hard work paid off again. It already has for the most part. They've had a great score here from the development side. Lights are on. .202 reaction time, not bad, and a 1.950. What I noticed here, a very consistent car, to say the least. So right in that 1.95 range. So consistency speaks wonders. So well done here on the Lionheart side. And the Gambit team must have had some regulation issues. I'm not sure if y'all have gotten an answer yet, but we will look for it. Have you gotten the answer yet as far as what happened? All right, we will look into that just a little bit. Lining up the final car here for Lionheart Racing. So you've designed the car, and you get it onto the track. Now you're seeing these results above expectations, lower. I know you said you didn't even expect to potentially be here, but is it higher or lower as far as your expectations go walking in?
I think it's what we expected. Originally with track testing, we got similar race times, but our first run was 1/10 of a second better than our second and third runs. So we hope to see some improvement in the last one.
Let's check it out. I think we got it lined up here. We'll check out and see if that improvement comes through. Gambit, I promise we will get you an answer in just a moment. Plus, your teammates will be there, but the lights are off. .189, that's a good reaction time. The car at 2.097 will be the time there. So that car, not quite as fast of a reaction time, extremely strong though, so well done from Lionheart here in that engagement. Just a little bit behind as far as the time goes from the last one. That's okay, we take your fastest time at the end of the day. Last shout-outs that you want to give for any friends, family, sponsors, anybody?
We'd like to thank all of our sponsors, especially Hirsch Pediatric Dentistry. They gave us the biggest sponsorship to help fund us and for us to be able to be here. We thank you.
Fantastic. Go ahead.
We'd also like to thank Thompson, Ken Vidal, and many more.
Absolutely. Did y'all have anybody else you want to go to? All right.
I'd like to thank Leia. They gave us a very helpful presentation on aerodynamics and CFD, and they also offered to professionally CNC our car for us, though due to weight problems, we weren't able to.
Fantastic. Awesome. Shout-outs you want to give to? Driver or cashier? Okay. Well, gotcha. All right, shout-outs for y'all.
I want to shout out TVT Community Day School, our school that helped us get here, and also Mr. Thompson, our lead adult, who helped us along the way.
You gotta love a leader. All right, shout-outs on the Gambit side as well.
Last shout-outs you want to give? Parents, teachers, sponsors?
Shout out to Moto Golf for sponsoring us.
Shout out to our teacher, Mr. Obledo, and also Noe Yamamoto, our team leader.
Thank you to our school for the Meadows for providing all our equipment, and yeah.
Thank you.
Well done. Yeah, absolutely. Y'all are all set. So we will see you all in just a little bit. Obviously, there's going to be the knockout racing tomorrow, so y'all can go ahead and get up and move this way, and we'll get the next racers in here. Good job, y'all. Well done.